Hi there, it's Julie from Happy Strong Readers, and today I just want to talk a little bit about how to pair books for gift giving. So there's a couple different ways I like to do this, and I'm going to show you some of the books as I explain to you, but really they don't have to be exactly these books, they could be any combination. So my favorite way to pair books is to pair books with a picture book for independent reading or browsing by a young child, along with a read aloud that's at a higher level so that the parent can read to the child and the topics are somewhat similar. So these are both about pirates and adventure on the high seas. And while this book, Moonfleet, would not be able to be read by, say, a 4 or 5-year-old, the parent reading it with the right inflections and pronunciations is going to give their child a wonderful story experience. And then on their own time, the child could look through another book about pirates. This is called On a Pirate Ship. And it has the big, bright pictures. And if they are beginning readers, it has just a little text for them to read. And so the two of these together make a really nice combination. What you're going to notice about all the pairings that I'm making here is that they stay on the same theme or topic. And that's what really ties them all together and enhances the 2 or 3 choices that I'm showing you. So the next set is really fun, a little bit of a twist, and that is and this is for older readers or independent readers, depending on what age they learn to read, to pair an independent reading book like The Living in Space. This is from the Usborne Beginners series. This is great for kids who have just learned to read or who are practicing reading fluency. It's from the nonfiction informational text line. It's got great text features like a table of contents. It has a lot of small bits of text to make reading a little bit easier. Things like diagrams hold the reader's interest. And so this is a great book for your independent reader. And then pair that with more of an interactive book like the big book of Rockets and Spacecraft, which also provides reading opportunities just in a different format. So this book opens up and has 4 giant posters that it opens up into. And it's very visually appealing for readers. So not only are there opportunities to read and learn, but it's very interactive because they're always opening up these large format posters. And then another thing you could pair that with, which is really fun to do, is a sticker activity book. Usborne has a lot of sticker activity books. This is the mini format. They have larger formats, but the astronaut sticker book goes really nicely with these 2 books and just adds a little bit more to their reading time. My second pairing is a little bit similar, and that is another independent reader from the Usborne Beginners line, How Flowers Grow, informational nonfiction, paired with Gardening for Beginners, which is a really cool hardbound spiral ring book. And inside are so many fun gardening projects, from making a tomato tower, there's even growing little pumpkins, and my favorite, which is this mini pond project. So you're taking their informational reading and you're pairing it with an activity book that allows them to apply some of the things they learned in their reading. And of course this has a lot of reading as well. It has step-by-step picture directions and almost like following a recipe for how to make the project. So this is just a really cool pairing, again on the theme of gardening. And my last pairing is a little bit different, and that is to get the Usborne Famous Paintings flashcards. There's several flashcard sets with Usborne, and this is really neat for when you don't really want a book or your child maybe doesn't enjoy reading books but you want them to do some reading. The flashcards are perfect. There's 30 flashcards that tell you about the world's most famous paintings. It has the painting on the front, and on the back has some informational text that is short and sweet, but still encourages reading. There's information about the artist, information about the painting, and then some fun facts about the painting, and also a tip for how to notice different things about each painting. And so there's 30 little reading cards in here, and I would pair that with a hands-on activity book like this Art to Color book, which also has some reading in it, very light, but it lets kids get engaged with the artwork. It has a picture of the art, and then a space or a print for the children to color. So you'll have the artwork, and then a sample coloring sheet. And so they're just engaging with what they're reading about, and that really helps make literacy fun for kids, hands-on, and just different than your ordinary regular book pairing. So those are 4 ideas. There's a lot of ways to mix and match books to make great pairings, which I'm happy to help you with, but I hope you found some things that you enjoy and make your own great book pairings as well. I'm going to put the link to my website in the comments below. So enjoy.